Folks, here we go again. I'm back. I think, if I bother to upload this, I don't know, with another tank gaming with Jack video that doesn't have any tanks in it. That is because, as you can tell by this finished glass of wine, well, I actually finished it 5 days ago, it's just a prop to assume that I've drank it all now. As you can tell by this finished glass of wine, I am quite stressed at the moment. That is because I have just bought, well, I'm going to collect a brand new, well, apart from the fact it's got 70,000 miles on the clock, new car. Yes, so you may know from a video I uploaded that isn't uploaded anymore for legal purposes, that I had a grey Vauxhall Corsa from 2010. But it is now being upgraded. I should hold the phone straight. It is now being upgraded to a brand new car, which I won't name until it is officially revealed later on in the video. So let's do some explaining. So, over the past 6-7 months, I've been saving up, working hard, breaking my back, surviving on 1 hour's sleep, to get the pay and buy myself a new car. Now, I slightly wanted a fast-ish car that, you know, has a turbo and a loudish exhaust and some Recaro bucket seats, but I'm pleased to announce I haven't gone for Vauxhall Corsa VXR because everybody would call me a nonce, because there are so many reports of nonces in Vauxhall Corsas. Oh no, it's just social media chatting shit. Sorry, my mistake. Anyway, but yes, I have gone through 6-7 months of elimination and correlation, trying to think of a word that rhymes with elimination. I don't even know correlation is the right word. I have been looking at cars all over. I've been looking at Seats, Mazdas, Audis, Fords, Vauxhalls, Peugeots. Not all of them necessarily for the fast hot hatch I wanted. Some of them I just wanted a normal engine speed car. But it all, the elimination came through, and it's all come down to the one car which I have bought, looked at. I haven't actually test driven myself. I went to see this car twice at 2 different dealerships, and I couldn't test drive either of them. Somebody from the dealership had to test drive me in them, so I haven't actually driven this car yet. But I'm sure the one I'm buying is perfectly fine. They've put it in the workshop for some time and have done things to it to make sure it's all perfect. And tomorrow after work, I finish at 1 in the afternoon because it starts at 5 in the morning. And I will be driven up to the dealership by my friend, neighbour, who lives over the road, and we will go and collect it, and then the video shall continue from there. So stay tuned if this actually is uploaded, and get ready for the revealing, and then the conversation that follows about the new car. I don't really know. Right, just turn this shit. It's better. I'm trying to record. Right. Wagwan brothers and sisters in the passenger seat of a Vauxhall Astra EcoFlex. It's quite boring, and it's white, so it's quite dirty. But we are now on our way to Colchester to collect the car. I think this hoodie is a visual clue of what the car could be, but we'll have to wait and see. Boring. Oh, well, shut up. The car won't be boring, that I can assure you. So we're just driving now at 50 in the fast lane on a 70. He is a lane hogger, my driver, massive lane hogger. But road 78. My work is done, I've changed. We are now 1 step closer to the new car. So let's hope nothing goes wrong. But it probably will. Right. So as we can see, it's raining. We're very near to getting the car now. I'm annoyed because I do not want to drive the car home in the rain. It's gonna get dirty and look shit. Welcome to a classic September in Britain. Ironically, when I got the train home yesterday after dropping off my old car, weather was fine, nice and sunny. So the day I go and collect my new car, and it's raining. But we are approaching the dealership now, so hopefully I should be sat in the new car and I should do a walk around and review of it. This is all very exciting if all goes well. It will go well. Don't pull that face, you wazzock. Don't know how we made it here in one piece with this one driving. Right, here we are. We've made it to Stansted, as we can see by the very luxurious airline Ryanair taking off behind us. We're here within the same 48 hours of Donald Trump's arrival for his state visit, which is why there's lots of police around. But it hasn't stopped young, or maybe old, couples from doing things together in the forest. As we can see, there's obviously been some action.
Yikes.
Yeah. And I'll be talking to you about what it's like to be in it. It's very, very comfortable. Oh. Here we are, yes, with the Ford Fiesta ST2 with the probably slightly boring 17-inch alloy wheels, being powered by the 3-cylinder 1.5 litre turbocharged engine, which has the cylinder shutdown system. So when I'm on the motorway cruising along, watching the sat-nav, the cylinder will shut down to save fuel. Now, as we can see, it's in the lovely racing red, although it has done 71,000 miles and age is showing it's got a few chips in the bonnet, unfortunately. Very few scratches in the alloys, but other than that, wonderful. And as we can see, it is only a 3-door car because I have no friends anymore. But there is still room in the back, even if you have a head and some legs. Oof. That didn't... But when you get in the back and you're with your lady or your man or whoever, and you want to have some private time in the back, once you are sat in the back, it's quite hard to reach the door handle, as it is only a 3-door car. As you can see, it's not, you know, and then by the time that you've get in the back and close the door and hurt your knee, you will realise that you will have a body that is in too much pain to do any sex, so you'll have to read something called a book, and that can be very boring. Obviously, once you've gotten over the fact that you'll be reading poetry and Shakespeare and Mariah Carey, you will notice that the seats in the back actually are quite comfortable. There's a bit of spring and softness to them, and the lovely head restraint is nice and relaxing, even though whenever you do drive a car, you're always sitting like that, so you don't actually need to bother to use the head restraint. The windows are quite big, actually, better than the rear windows of a Toyota CHR, where like half the windows just gone like that and you have to peer out and break your neck. Legroom, I think for me, it's not bad. This is in my driving position. I'm like 5'8". I'm 5'8" back here, and I've got lots of room, but unfortunately my cameraman is 6'1", 6'2", and the front seat is in his driving position, and he is quite cramped, to be fair. So if you do want to Ford Fiesta ST, don't get tall genetics. But the same can't be said for the comfort of the seats in the front. They are Recaro bucket seats, and they can make your bottom very, very painful, especially when your bottom is as flat as mine, that resembles a pancake, and not an American pancake with some actual thickness in it. I'm talking about a pancake that you get from the shops that's already made, very, very thin and flat. That's my bottom, and that's why it hurts so much when you drive the car. But ho-hum, we'll gloss over that. We've got the power, and we're going to drive now to something called McDonald's. Never heard of it. And we're going to see what it's like to drive this car in a very sensible and orderly fashion.
Okay. Oh my God!
You've arrived at your destination.
Well, here we are driving, as I said and promised, normally. Just driving around about normal cruising in normal drive mode, and my arse is very numb. But we've got the wonderful something-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay, so you can do many things, Waze, Spotify, and so forth. But as we'll notice as we go over this road with lots of speed bumps, you'll notice that the ride is shocking thanks to the sports suspension that Ford have given us. You will literally break your neck into about 300 different places. But on the practicality side, there's plenty of cup holders, there's a place to put your phone. We've had a lovely McDonald's and put the drinks in there nicely, and there was absolutely no road rage at all in the car park. You can check on the center console of MPG. So the MPG, I'm guessing, is 35.5, I think, in the moment, or something like that. The average MPG is, wait for it, 38.0. Now that is quite good for a car that can do 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds, making it more economical than the VXR. I don't know if it is more economical than the 208 GTI in the real world, but the 208 GTI has a wet belt which will just go patwang when you're trying to show off to your friends. Although, because I have no friends to show off to, it would just patwang in front of a cow. But here we are going over this lovely smooth road, and as we can hear by the cameraman, it's not very smooth. I'm doing about 26.
Yeah, the suffering is real,
and it's not good. I mean, it will literally find every bump.
No, oh my God.
Yeah, every bump in the road. It has no shame in finding bumps, but that's going to be helpful in the corners when you're on a track day, which I'll hopefully do at some point in the summer, maybe. And that will help with the cornering, since there's lean, and obviously you got the limited slip. Yeah, this car comes with a limited slip differential, which obviously, as we know, I don't know what this guy's doing, but he could have fucking indicated. Yeah, so we've got the limited slip differential, so that obviously helps with turning at high speeds, because obviously it's a front wheel drive car, and that will obviously, a front wheel drive car with a lot of power is just equation for a loss of understeer, but the limited slip diff helps with that, and this car is very, very good in the corners, but over the bumps, yeah, it's a bit harsh. But here we are, pulling up now, nearly home, and I'm about to take my parents for a drive in it, so there won't be any filming and I won't be going quickly. So I think what we'll do now is conclude the video. A POV drive will hopefully come up soon, and I can do that, and then try and get home and pull out of this junction at some point. I probably could have gone then, but I didn't. Thank you all, and well, safe journeys everybody.